All right. Hey, thanks for joining. I'm Jan, co-founder and managing director of Schrott24. Schrott24 is a B2B managed marketplace for scrap metal. So let's start with scrap metal. Mostly people think it's just junk or old cars, but most of it is actually production waste from manufacturing. This is a hidden market, but it's a huge market. We're talking about a $300 billion market of scrap metal, just the trading volume. And the way this market works hasn't changed in the last 20 years. There's a huge lack on transparency, especially if you look at prices. They are linked to commodity pricing, but prices are not available. So if you're a seller of the material, you're basically left to find buyers yourself and negotiate with different kind of buyers. And you can imagine it's a real tedious and annoying process. So it just takes a long time and is not efficient. Also, if you look at the tools that are used in the industry, it's basically Microsoft Excel, WhatsApp, and telephone. So how does our marketplace work? Ticker doesn't work? No. Okay, so we start with a demand, because it tends to be a higher demand than there is supply. So we go to recycling companies like scrap dealers, but also smelting companies, and they provide us with their demand profile. So they tell us what metal types they're interested in, what kind of quantities they accept, and also what their price points are. And with this information, we go into the market. We source the supply. So on our website, we not only publish prices, but we make it very easy to get to a seller, to sell the material. So you enter the quality that you want to sell, you enter the quantity, and you get to a very competitive price very fast. And publishing these prices is also very attractive for the sellers. We are currently attracting roughly 100,000 unique visitors on our website every month. But we don't stop at just matching supply and demand. We actually execute on the match. So we fulfill the transaction. We go to the seller, we pick up the material, we deliver it to the buyer, we oversee the quality control down to the payment. So the material travels directly from the seller to the buyer, but we don't have any physical infrastructure. All this is done in our technology that we have developed over the past years, and it's an automated and scalable process. We usually go to the source of the material. So that can be electrician saying 200 kilograms of cable, but it can also be a huge manufacturing plant selling 200,000 euros of material. And then we go into our database of buyers and match it with the best possible buyer for the material. In August, we also have acquired Metal Sale. It's one of our competitors, or has been one of our competitors in Germany. And with them, we are now also able to buy the material from the scrap dealers and deliver it to the smelters. So we are now supplying the scrap dealers with smaller lots, saying that 200 kilograms of cables, but buying back now, let's say, a full load, so 20 tons of cables from the very same scrap dealer, doing inbound and outbound transaction with this scrap dealer. And this allows us basically now to build a digital layer on top of the whole industry. We are doing now 7 digits in monthly revenue, monthly GMV, growing with 10% every month, and have completed almost 10,000 transactions. So with the scrap dealers that we supply and that we purchase material from, we have roughly 100 of these scrap dealers in the moment. They have a trading volume of materials, let's say, of 1 billion euros that they sell. And we have developed all these tools internally to do this automation of these processes. So this is for us now a huge opportunity for the next step. So to actually develop a SaaS component and use this platform of scrap dealers that we already have and provide them the services that we have developed for ourselves. So, for example, giving them a web shop where they can source material for themselves. Right? The way we do it, also giving them the opportunity to provide their suppliers that they have in the moment. Same with the pricing module. We are already providing them a pricing module where they are now doing it, let's say, a more complex pricing than they used to do in their Excel. But this is also an opportunity and a gateway, a distribution channel for third-party providers. These, they have a huge demand for financing solutions, for financing data, for financial data. And this is something where we can be a distribution channel for these kind of providers. We are currently raising a 2 million euro round. We already have an awesome set of investors on board, both with industry background as well as marketplace background. And we also have received, also in August, a super competitive grant from the European Union of 1.2 million, which is not a loan, no equity. So yeah, with this, we are set for further growth within Europe at first. Thank you very much.